and welcome back to episode 8 of Legit Brew Reviews. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Matt.
And today we're doing our IPA episode.
IPAs. It's everybody's favorite.
Don't start that. Everyone's favorite.
It's everybody's favorite beer. IPAs are something that you definitely see a lot of.
They are. I mean, especially here locally.
Yeah. Well, Louisiana locally, but I've seen them in other places too, pretty regular. I don't know why that is. I don't want to go out on a limb and kind of say like maybe they're the easier to brew because I don't necessarily know that for a fact.
But for some reason they're incredibly popular.
Yeah, for some reason they're really popular.
Yeah.
And you see IPAs a lot. You do see APAs every once in a while, but not quite as much. But yeah, today we have 3, and I don't believe I've had these 3. Have you had these 3?
I think I've had the Voodoo Ranger before.
Okay.
But I haven't ever had the Goose Island IPA. And then the Rebel IPA.
Going into this, we didn't know that it was Sam Adams because it's the Boston Beer Company, which is Sam Adams. It's gonna be good stuff. I know.
Fingers crossed.
You know, I mean, hey, the last episode.
It was the Founders. Yeah, the Founders IPA.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I did like the Founders IPA.
Yeah.
I liked everything that Founders made.
Yeah, completely foggy today. Don't know what's going on. It's that after Halloween
candy
something
like
stress.
The sugar rush is finally dying down.
The stress of kids that are over sugared up, and at least that other IPA kind of restored an inkling of faith in IPA.
I mean, so, as bitter as I am, as bitter as an IPA. As disenchanted as I am with IPAs, I'm trying to look forward to this.
I mean, it's a pretty common thing. You have a bad experience with something, you tend to kind of think anything labeled that particular something.
Yeah. And fortunately or unfortunately, we forgot to grab the IPA that we wanted to feature in this episode, which is the Elysium.
The Elysian Space Dust
IPA.
Yeah.
Which.
That was the one that started it all, guys. Was that your first IPA, or was that just the first one that registered as a terrible beer?
It's the first one that really registered as I don't think I like IPAs.
Right.
I don't remember if it was the first one I'd ever had, but if you're interested, check that out. Let us know if you like it. Let us know if you hate it.
Yeah. Leave us some comments. We're always open to comments. We wish you guys would comment more, in all honesty.
Please.
We do have some people that are regulars that comment, but there's a lot of you guys that are awfully shy and quiet out there, and we want to hear more from you guys. We've talked enough. It's time to start drinking.
Yeah, I agree.
Get our drink on. Kick it off with the Samuel Adams.
Sure, why not?
Samuel Adams beer.
All right, let's try this.
It's the Rebel IPA. All right.
Woo. There's the smoking
nice,
barrel.
Right?
No, I don't want to cheat. I almost smelled it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like that little color on there. It's kind of a nice little gold amber color.
It's pretty, yeah. Well, I could smell it from here. Wow.
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
So.
Yeah, okay.
The first thing you smell is that kind of...
Yeah, I guess we could jump into smell first since we went in nose first.
I mean, IPAs have that stereotypical like bitter.
Yeah, like a citrusy peel.
Yeah,
a lot of them I know they use like orange peel and different kinds of like grapefruit peels and stuff like that. You can definitely smell that. It has that kind of bittery smell to it.
It's also kind of skunky, huh?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. But I do like the color. Color's nice.
Color's pretty,
Really,
very
it's
pretty.
got that good golden color. Got a nice little foam.
No,
Look at you. You even got a little head game this time.
Yeah, well, I tried.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm interested. I'm ready. I want to see what this is like.
You down? All right, cheers.
Let's do this. Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely got that bitter taste to it, which is native to IPAs. Boldly hopped and balanced.
What's the alcohol content?
Yeah, I was just about to tell. Thanks for asking. I was about to tell you that. It's a little bit higher than your average. It's a 6.5.
Okay. And see, the average, I think that's about the average for IPAs, like 6.5,
Yeah,
7.
I think IPAs are natively a little bit higher than just your normal domestic, lager.
That may be why they're so beloved.
Could be.
Right? I don't know.
It could be. I don't know. What would you say? Because I kind of want you to lead this episode a little bit.
Taste, it really wasn't that overpowering. It wasn't too bitter to the point where it's just kind of like it wasn't as stomach biley tasting.
Right. And I don't know natively that they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
I don't know how many people would want to drink like an acidic-y, biley tasting beer or anything for that matter.
Yeah. Maybe that's an acquired taste that I just don't have. Nevertheless, no, I really like this. Probably 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I like this. The taste is really good. It has kind of a pretty full body, crisp taste to it.
Yeah, it's very crisp.
And I don't find that the bitter, while it is bitter, I don't find that like how some IPAs, like Trevor just said, some IPAs have the tendency to give you that little bit of a kind of like a surprise.
Super sour taste.
Yeah, you're kind of like a, I don't find that this one's like this, and I like this one. Mm-hmm. This one's pretty good.
Yeah, way to go, Sam Adams. This is pretty good.
Would you buy a 6-pack of this?
That's what it all comes down to.
It does.
It
does. I mean, even if it's not a regular. See, I mean,
yeah.
Would you buy a 6-pack for us isn't always like, would you always buy a 6-pack?
Yeah,
but if you were in the market for it, if you wanted,
yeah.
If you wanted you 6 of something,
I probably would. This isn't bad. I actually really like this one.
Yeah, this one I like it too. I mean, I would buy a 6-pack of this. I think it's well enough to spend the money on the 6-pack. Yeah. And that's the other part of would you buy a 6-pack? Is it worth the money to get 6 of these beers?
I think so.
I like it. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Finish it off. Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not a viewer drink of the week, that doesn't mean that you guys can't try these beers on your own. We highly recommend trying the beers for yourself. Because everybody's tastes are a little bit different. These are just our reviews of this, and this is just us saving you the time if the beer is not worth it, in our opinion.
Also, Return of the Ginger.
Yeah, Return of the Ginger. Unfortunately, it's not the same type. It's not quite as good. It still gets the job done. But man, this ginger is not half as appetizing as the previous. Let's jump into the Goose. We got the let's see what it shows here. Goose IPA, bright citrus aromas, bold hop finish.
Yeah, this is a Chicago-based brewery.
Yeah.
And they've won many awards for their IPA.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple. It looks like Chicago, Illinois, Baldwinsville, New York, and Fort Collins, Colorado.
They've won a lot of gold and silver awards for their
Sweet.
IPA. So I'm excited to try it.
Awesome, and it's coming in at a 5.9. So
a little bit lower.
not too bad.
Okay.
But let's crack this
Easy
bad boy
drinking,
open.
huh?
Yeah. All right. Boop.
All right.
There you are. First off,
same beautiful color.
yeah, it's slightly different though. It's still darker, but it's still not as dark, I find.
Yeah, but it has that honey color, huh? Look at
Yeah.
that. I love how it glows like off the glass. on your
Yeah, I
hand.
mean, okay.
Ooh.
It's different though.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing that it in similarities you can smell the similar like ingredients or essence of the other properties.
But
Yeah,
it's like you can tell it's different.
it's got its own way, its own path. Yeah, I'm ready to see the differences in taste because that's always the key.
Those are gold from us,
Right? Okay. Wow, it's even got like a completely different aftertaste.
Yeah. How?
Somehow the bitterness in this is less than the Rebel, but the Rebel still wasn't super bitter.
Wow, it's good.
Right? See, I told you it had to have just been. I mean, not all. There's no way all IPAs could be as terrible as the other one. And the thing is, that's why we wanted to revisit the Elysian, is because there is a chance that the one that we got was old or bad or expired or something, because it tasted like it shouldn't have tasted like that. I love the taste of this. I think the taste is really good. Yeah. Completely different again from the previous. I like it. I like the color. I like the smell, and taste is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say?
I'm interested in trying this on draft. Because there are a lot of places around here that I've seen this on draft.
Yeah. I don't know why I haven't seen Goose as much as.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I haven't seen it as much. I think maybe I just didn't know to look for it.
Yeah.
Maybe that was what it was.
No, this is really good. Shoot, 5 out of 5. I like it even more than the Rebel IPA.
Yeah, sweet.
Would you buy a 6-pack of it?
I could see buying a 6-pack of this. From what I've had from Goose, I like Goose Island. I like a lot of what they had. I did check out their website. As I often do whenever I'm putting together the show and I'm editing it and stuff like that, just to kind of see outside of what we featured in the show, what else they have to offer.
Yeah.
I do like this a lot. I would buy a 6-pack of this.
Yeah, I probably would too.
It's
yeah.
well worth the money. High drinkability. I could see drinking this and being satisfied. So yeah, definitely.
Oh, down to the last beer.
The last beer.
New Belgium Brewing Company from Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah, you were right. You
Yeah.
nailed it. Yep. Bottled and brewed, New Belgium Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado, and also Asheville, North Carolina.
Asheville?
Yep. There's two locations it looks like on here.
Awesome. So, okay, I love New Belgium. If you didn't catch that from last episode we did.
Yeah. Good old Fat Tire. You remember that song, guys?
Fat Tire Girls. But I love New Belgium. Seriously, one of my favorite go-to beers. I want to say I've had the Voodoo Ranger before. Let's figure this out.
Yeah, sweet. I like the little Voodoo Ranger on it, if you will.
The guy's really cool. He's got a gold tooth. I saw on New Belgium's website they have a bunch of cool Voodoo Ranger T-shirts.
How couldn't you? How couldn't you with an awesome logo like that?
Also, I want to add that New Belgium has a bunch of IPAs available in different flavors.
Oh,
so
okay.
There are many different Voodoo Ranger blank IPAs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool to know. I didn't know that. Yeah. See, Trevor's the research man. I let him do all the historical backgrounds on the brewing and the beers and stuff like that, the brewers and stuff like that, just because that's more his thing anyway. He's good at all that good stuff. I just do all the
drinking.
All the drinking.
I just do all the drinking, and you get the head every time. That's what you do. There we go. Whoa.
Yeah, there you
Holy
go.
mother of froth.
Right? Holy froth, Batman. This one. What the froth you talking about? This one's a little cloudy.
Yeah, it is.
This guy's a little cloudy compared to the other two, which I know typically is a trait of most IPAs.
The
which
Founders
is
IPA
weird,
was
right?
very cloudy.
Yeah, this one is significantly more cloudy compared to the other two. The other two were really
alcohol
clear.
content on
It's a little high, I think.
7%. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the highest.
Yeah, so this is the highest out of the three. Okay, so 7, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Powerfully.
Wow.
Powerfully scented.
Man, you need to get a new adjective.
Tubular. Righteous.
Gnarly? It definitely has a gnarly smell. Because that works pretty well. Because that smell is
gnarly is fitting for this.
Holy man, that's
glad we saved this one for last.
Yeah, and I wonder if it has anything to do with that higher alcohol content. It's always an interesting factor in it too.
Look at this frothy head.
Yeah, let's see that froth, man.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, by far the most bitter out of the three.
Definitely the most bitter, but there's some kind of spices going on there.
I feel like this one might have been like an orange peely deal. Like that orange peel bitterness.
Bursting with tropical aromas and juicy fruit flavors from Mosaic and Amarillo hops, this golden IPA is perfectly bitter with a refreshing, sublime finish. See, that's a good adjective. Sublime.
Sublime.
This is sublime.
Okay. Yeah, I can go with that. Yeah, I mean, I like the taste of it.
Ha! It says India Pale Ale brewed with spice.
Okay. Yeah, you nailed it. Nailed it. Yeah, you nailed the spice by far. Yeah, it's
very prominent. It jumps out at you.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, everything. Taste, scent, it's much more powerful than the last two we tried. It really hits you in the face with it. But in a good way.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, not bad by any means, but it's one of those ones that, like we've said before too, that you can feel the higher alcohol content.
Yeah.
You feel it like when you swallow it, you're like,
you can
ooh,
smell
it's like
it, you can taste it.
Yeah, it's like a kick in the chest.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I don't know that I don't like this though. What am I? I'm into some weird stuff. I don't know. It's like, it's one of those things. Like it's not to the point. See, it's not like a kick in the chest that you don't like though.
Yeah. No, this is good. So that being said, you would buy a 6-pack of this?
I could see buying a 6-pack of it. I mean, like I said, probably not necessarily regularly, but if I had,
Yeah.
you know, if I had the means to, I could.
More
It'd be worth the money.
Okay, more interesting question.
Yeah.
Which of the 3 that we've tried today would you be more willing to buy a 6-pack of? Put them all back out.
Yeah,
here.
let's
bring 'em all back
Let's
out.
bring the boys back to the party here.
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back on the table.
So yeah, which of the 3 lads here would you be more willing to buy a 6-pack of?
I would go with the Goose.
I'd probably go.
I
with the
kind of was
Goose,
more,
too.
not discrediting the other 2 by any means, but I felt like the Goose to me was like I had an overall satisfied.
The most easygoing one.
See, I didn't know what to expect going into the IPA episode, which I didn't have like the
Yeah, you're telling me.
the negative behind, the negative backing
Yeah,
like you did.
yeah.
Because I've had other IPAs and I've been okay with them. I never like disliked them as much as you know.
Yeah.
But
We're not really IPA drinkers.
no, not natively. When
Sure.
you're with some, you hang out with somebody who natively drinks
Your
craft
friend
beers.
makes IPA.
Yeah. Kent typically makes
Really
he
good
brews,
IPA too.
He brews IPAs.
Yeah. His was like for a long while the only IPA that I really liked. So.
And the funny thing is, his IPA you would never know was an IPA unless he told you it was, which was weird. It didn't have all the
essential
traits.
characteristics or
Yeah,
traits of
it
an
didn't have all the
IPA.
traits of an IPA. Very, very impressed. Are you guys fans of IPAs? Are you? Are you not? I mean, either way, let us know.
Are ya?
Are you?
Are you though?
Do you? Do you like them? Let us know in the comments. We love to get feedback from you guys, and we wish we got it more because we see you guys watching, but you guys are awfully quiet. So don't be shy. Jump in there and let us know. Give us a little input. Next week we have an imports episode coming up. Japanese imports.
Yeah, that's right. Super excited.
That should be super good.
with our viewer drink of the week.
Oh, that's right, Heineken.
That's right,
Yeah.
Heineken, which isn't Japanese.
It's not.
But I mean, it's an easygoing beer, right?
Yeah, and I don't think it'll pair in a weird way after having some Japanese beer. So I feel like it'll be, it's still an import natively. It's a German beer, right? Isn't it brewed in Germany?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was. I'm pretty positive. Maybe next week we'll let you know for sure.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody watching every week. If you tune in every week, we definitely appreciate it, and we appreciate everybody sharing it. It means a lot. And our season's coming to an end, guys. We're in the tail stretch, I guess, if you will, the home stretch. It's been fun, and we'll see you guys next week. I'm Matt.
I'm Trevor.
And yeah, we'll be drinking with you.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Finish this.
Look at you liking IPAs now.
Never thought it would happen.
What is going on?
I'm glad we did an IPA episode.